A whole another couple hundred.
Yeah, yeah,
How's
yeah.
all,
It's awesome.
how's all your training going? How you feeling? How you doing?
No, I can't wait. It's going to be so cool. It's one of those fights where you're so motivated because you know how big it is. So
Mm.
every morning it's like, oh, and then you're on the road and it's like every time you feel that little bit tired, just push harder because you know this is it. This is the, and plus it's my last fight too.
Oh, is this your last fight? Is it
This is my last fight prep ever.
the last one? Because
Yeah, so,
I was, I was sure you would never stop fighting.
yeah.
you know,
So was I.
like
Yeah, I said when I
it's
was a kid, I said I'm going to go until something breaks and I can't. My body's going to tell me when it's time. And now I'm at that age. I'm 43, and yeah, I'm just aching. So the pain's taken away the enjoyment of training now. So I've got no other choice.
yeah. Well, because that's one of the things I gotta like hats off to you, mate. Because kickboxing and Thai, especially Muay Thai, it's hard. It is such, it is so taxing on your body. Like there's just you're just kicking and punching each other,
Yeah,
and it hurts. I
I,
don't know.
I,
And you've had hundreds of those fights, and like you're
yeah.
still fighting and still winning.
I remember being in Canada with Faraz, and he just looked at me and goes, "Oh, you Muay Thai guys are crazy." I'm looking at him going, "What the hell? What about what you guys are killers?" He goes, "Yeah, but you guys just stand there and trade, whereas we get tired, we can take each other down, we can hold there for a second. Well, you just have that constant trauma." But the good news is, after all the years of fighting, I can now count to purple.
How did the Mundine fight come about?
Hey, it was bizarre. Just I don't have no idea. We had I took my young boy Benny Marnie down to do some rounds with him, and he was just coming. Monday was saying this is like his first few spars after the Horn fight. It'd been almost 10 months, and then went down, and then we watched the spar, and everyone was cool, and we shook hands, and then a week later they rang out and said, "Hey, would you be interested in fighting Mundine?" Sure. So then they rang him. They said, "You reckon Mundine will be? You reckon you be?" They rang Mundine asking, "Would you fight John Wayne?" He goes, "You reckon you fight me?" I said, "Yeah, yeah, for sure." So within 5 minutes, it was done. And then yeah, and then once the fight was sort of getting talked about, Seabus Stadium here on the Gold Coast, they contacted me, and then they said, "Hey, we really want to host this event. Can we do it on the football field?" So everyone started communicating, and then sure enough, the deal was done. And then yeah, now it's going to be an outside show, my home
Outside
crowd.
boxing match.
Yeah, yeah. And the stadium's like 5 minutes. I drive past it every day, so it's going to be one of those days where that's where I fought Mundine. How crazy!
Have you fought outside a lot?
In Thailand, I used to fight all the time.
Do you find it
So
much difference?
I like it. It's a different buzz, a different environment. On the King's birthday, I got to fight in front of 100,000 people on four
You
different
won that,
years.
eh? You won on the King's
Yeah,
birthday.
I won 99, 2000, 2001. Well, yeah, so and then I'm the first Westerner to win three in a row. So they gave me this special jacket that I think I'm only one of the few Westerners to ever win. It's like it means like jacket of honor. So and they presented that in front of 100,000 people. I was like, yeah, it was just such a buzz. It's so cool. It was a bit more. It means sort of more to me than a world title. But to be accepted by the Thai people as one of them, it was yeah,
What
very very humbling.
What's a Lumpini Stadium like when you fight there and that? What's that like?
They knocked it down and they built a new one. So
No,
I was
but
very
when you
lucky to
fought at
fight.
the time, like what was that like?
Yeah. Well, the old stadium that's no
Yeah,
longer there
yeah.
anymore, that had so much history and so much energy. And I was the very first Aussie to ever fight there. So it was such a buzz to just cross the ropes and put my foot on the canvas. And from that moment on, I'd already won. No matter what happened with the results, I'd already won because I touched the canvas. And then I ended up winning by fourth round knockout. And then I fought there again a month later and won by second round knockout. And then it pushed me right up to number 4 in the ratings. And then I got to fight my very first A-class Thai. And he ended up cutting me 21 stitches. So it put me down the ranks a little bit. And then I ended
21.
up rematching him. Yeah, I ended up rematching him a couple of years later. And I beat him on the King's birthday in front of 100,000 people, taking his world title belt. So yeah, it was such a because he cut me, it was good to have that revenge.
You know how you were the best Farang fighter in 1997? Can you explain
Yeah.
what Farang means and how receptive or non-receptive are Thais to Farang fighters?
I know the players love them. As long as we're respectful and humble and courteous, they're very respectful back. They're the best people you ever meet. If you have to go somewhere, you say, "Oh, do you know where such and such?" And they'll pretty much jump on the back. I'll take you there myself. It's like, whoa, this is crazy. Or, oh, geez, a bit chilly here. Take my shirt. They're the best people ever. Yeah, and Falun just means Westerner, just means the non-Thai. So yeah, it's very, very. I was like the first before all the Samois and the Phukets. No one really stayed there. I was the first Westerner to live in Thailand full time for 4 years, and then I sort of started a new generation of everyone going there and staying long term and training and fighting. So because when I was there, everyone was just going, "You're the first. No one's ever done what you're doing." So it was really
So
cool. I'm glad I.
you were doing it before it was cool.
Yeah, definitely. And then, because back then the Thais didn't like Westerners. They didn't want them to train at their camps because they were scared they were going to take out their secrets and start beating them at their own sport.
Which you
And
did.
then that's
Which
what
you
happened.
started doing.
Yeah, which
So they were right. They were right the first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you were,
But
sorry.
yeah, so the economy crashed I got there in '96. The Thai economy crashed in 1998, and then everything just went bankrupt. People couldn't afford to go to the fights anymore. The stadiums couldn't afford to pay the fighters what they were originally getting. So everyone's prize money got cut in like quarter. So if you were getting 100,000, 150,000, now you're fighting for 30,000. So all the top boxers retired within a few months because no one's going to do what they're doing for pocket change. And then from there, then the camps going, how do we survive? And then, if we have Westerners, they'll pay monthly fees, and then that's how we can do it. So every camp's like, welcome to my camp. And that's how they make money now.
What was because now you can go to, and I'm not bagging any of the camps or anything, but now I know because I've been to a couple myself. Just actually went on a holiday to a Muay Thai camp, but it was like a holiday. It was just thing. But what was the Bangkok back in the day Muay Thai camps like compared to the holiday camps you can do now?
So you're not there for fun. It's a job, and it's very strict. So you're not representing yourself, but you're representing the camp. So if you lose, you're an embarrassment to everyone in the camp and the bosses and everyone that's invested their time and their money into you. Lots of pressure. So every time you win, your prize money goes up, and every time you lose, it goes down a little bit. And you're giving the camp 50% or whatever you earn. So you have a hard fight, and then you get the wins. Your prize money starts going up. I think in a single fight, I ended up getting to 70,000 baht. Was the highest I ever got paid.